Hello, hello, I'm Orion Escalus, Celestial Wanderer, and AstraLog Member number 1. Yes, Souffle, I am... You know what? Something, a wizard is never early nor late, but shows up exactly on time. No, man, it's been crazy. There's like a lot of stuff I need to like take care of IRL, and it all stacks up. Is the music loud? The music is loud. Hold on, the music isn't even coming through, is it? Let me adjust that, 1 second. Yeah, it's coming through my headset, but it's not coming through on the stream. If you're on YouTube, I think it'll be fine, but... Hey Sele, welcome in. Shows up with bandaged hands. I was cooking and some oil splattered on my hand. It gave me like a blister. Hold on a second. Where is my audio? Sele, did you notice that like the Spotify servers are kind of borked? Offline the entire day. Oily wizard. Oily. I mean, I guess if Gandalf was a chef, perhaps. Yeah, no. It actually looks like kind of bad, so I covered it up. But yeah, today, what I'm here to do is to essentially rebuild my PlayStation Vita. Yeah, actually, hello Shiba, hello Souffle, hey Sele, welcome in. Right, so, back in the day, the PlayStation Vita was actually probably one of my most used consoles. Like, I used it like a Switch. I carried it around with me. I played a couple of the games that had the, like, cross-compatibility. How's the battery got anyone? Yes. Okay, so, it was in a broken state for quite some time. I basically let... It's a longish story, but I think it's worth telling. I really like the game series like Zero Escape, like 999, VLR, Zero Time Dilemma, those games. And they were really good, but you need to get rid of that battery. If your battery is bloated, you need to get rid of it. Like, properly dispose of it, bring it to like a electronics disposal point. Maybe let one of the employees there know that the battery is about to explode. Be careful with that. Yeah, but basically, I really liked this series of games. The first entry was on DS, and the second one was on both Vita and 3DS. And the version I had was the DS version for the first one, and the Vita version for the second one. The series is so good. I literally have like extra copies of the DS version and was loaning out like my fat DS to people to like play the first game. And when they cleared it, most people would like just get a copy of the game on their 3DS or something, but I had a friend who didn't have a Vita or a 3DS, so I lent him my Vita. My Vita was in a hard plastic case kind of thing, so like if you kept it in the case, it would be in immaculate condition. He played 2 hours of the game and then did not play for 4 months. I needed my Vita back to play like another game or something. Or like the next person in line wanted to borrow it, and he handed it back to me like dented and broken and with like huge gashes on the screen and stuff. And I'm like, he pulled it out of his backpack, the case separate from it. He was leaving it in his backpack, in a backpack full of textbooks and literal tools like hammers and pliers and shit like that. Hands the Vita back to me after yoinking it out of the bottom of the bag. It's gashed. The joysticks are a little messed up. There's scratches on the back screen. And I'm like, bro, I literally gave it to you in a case. I gave it to you in a hard case for the specific reason that I did not want this to get broken. And he just kind of shrugged and was like, it was like that when you gave it to me. And I'm like, no, it wasn't. That guy's not my friend anymore. Not my friend anymore. And my Vita was still working at the time, but was damaged to the point where like sometimes it wouldn't turn on and stuff like that. And one day it just didn't turn on at all. And it kind of just sat in a box with like all my old console stuff for a long time. Yeah, it's like giving your friend a favorite pencil and then they just eat it. They just eat the pencil. Hey Army, welcome in. Yeah, but basically let's see. This is, it's really reflective, but I like, yeah, okay. As long as it doesn't reflect me. Yeah, this is the old screen. It's hard to tell where the scratches are because I like used plastic polish and buffed it out. Yeah, but the issue is that there's a lot of machinery. There's like a lot of stuff inside this. The screen is like a component in and of itself, and you can't even disassemble the screen from what I can tell. There's a fair amount of like stuff happening in here. And I think this is what is broken with it, because I was like, oh, maybe it's like a battery or something. Why does it sound like me sending one of my friends 80 euros so you could buy stuff for Secret Santa and then never got anything in return? Man. I don't know. Like, a real friend who goofed that bad would have apologized at least, you know? Even if they had to, like, spend that 80 on something. I don't know. But basically, I swapped out the battery. Like recently, I've been getting a little more into the console repair thing. I mean, like, here's like a recased, reshelled Joy-Con that I fixed for Ken. And you know what? I'm feeling a little more confident, so I actually disassembled the Vita and was like, I'll poke around in here. I'll see if anything got disconnected on the inside. Maybe I'll replace the battery. I replaced the battery with one that was like double the capacity. Like, it's kind of cool, but unfortunately that wasn't it. I would turn the game on and, well, turn the console on and the lights would turn on, but it wouldn't make any sounds and it wouldn't really do anything. And my theory was that, like, I thought it was broken, right? And I like actually like cooked broken. But then when I was taking it apart, I accidentally left it on and I popped out the memory card and it made the ba-dum noise. And I'm like, huh. I popped it back in and I went ba-dum, 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 like that USB sound, but like the Vita version. And that sort of proved to me that something in it is working, especially if it was like reading that the card was going in and out. So I was like, you know what? I'll bite the bullet. I'll order an OEM screen, which is what this is here. And I'll actually do a full-on replacement from the screen, but like you have to strip everything away to get here. But I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling positive because I have like a real OLED screen from like an original console. Apparently you could just go on Alibaba and order these for cheap. They just have piles of them sitting around still. They didn't sell all the Vita copies, I suppose, so they're in a warehouse somewhere and some person in China is shipping them out. Yeah, but pretty much I'm going to be taking the pieces off of the screen that need to be on the new one, and I'm gonna see where it goes from there. There's no guarantee that I'm gonna be able to fix this. It's tough. It's gonna be difficult. Vita, the Wii U of the PlayStation, honestly, it was ahead of its time, and Sony just didn't support it the right way. Man, like really, they shouldn't have gone with a proprietary memory card. They should have just gone with SD and made better software protections. I know the Vita was, sorry, the PlayStation Portable was like a bastion of piracy, but come on, you can't charge people like more than a game for a standard memory card, you know? It's kind of ridiculous. I probably shouldn't be showing you the serial number on this, but oh well. I already have. Pardon me. Yeah, but I've like pre-disassembled it, and I'm gonna try getting it back together, and in a best case scenario, we'll have a working Vita again, which would be kind of neat, kind of sick. Yeah, I think what I need to do first is I need to get the adhesive parts off. There are some buttons here that are actually like adhesived onto the screen, and I kind of don't want to reapply adhesive, so I basically saved this step for now so I can like keep the adhesive that's already on there. But yeah, we're gonna see how far we can get. And also I would like to try, okay, if there, I've already put a waiting room up for it, but I also have some boxes of the new Love Live card game, which came out today, actually. Love Live has never, well, I mean, it has had like its own sort of like collectible card game, but this is the first time they've had like a TCG. Hey Drary, welcome in. Always wanted a Vita. Oh man, they're so good, honestly. Honestly, at this point in my life, I don't think I would use a Vita very much, but this is going to like, I don't know, lay part of my gaming past to rest, like peacefully, you know? because I need to at least try to fix it. Love Live does have that gacha, yeah. Yeah, they got the like tons of Otome games, lots of like dating games, RPGs. Yeah, Koei Tecmo ported the games from Vita to Steam, pretending they were full games. Yeah, but it was fun. Like, it was like a JRPG machine, and I think it still could be, especially if you mod it. Like, it has that PlayStation PS1 emulator in it, so it's like quite good. PSP had the option to stream it to your PS3. It was really nice. Yeah, I know. Okay, so the PSP could do some PS3 games to stream, but I know the Vita can do most of them, or like especially PS4 games you could stream pretty easily to it. I think there is some latency, but honestly, you actually could just use an Android now and sync like a PlayStation 4 controller to it. It's simpler than you would think. Oh, hold on a second. There seem to be multiple parts in here. There looks like there's also a screen protector, but I'm not sure if that is like OEM. Hold on a second. Is this screen protector something that came with it? I just want to play the horrible original Neptunia games from PS3. Oh my gosh, I have them. They're quite something. Please peel off this mask before application. Is this a screen protector? Like, what is this? There's like adhesive on this. I wonder, did this have like a screen protector pre-applied to it or something? It's weird. Yeah, no, so like, I don't know how reflective it's gonna be. It's pretty reflective, but it's not facing me. What is this? Why did it come with this? I don't think that's OEM. Yeah, okay. It looks like there's adhesive on it for some reason, but that's something I can clean off pretty easily after the fact. I do have alcohol and swabs, but I don't have them with me because I didn't think I'd have to fix that. Here's the new screen. Here's the new one, supposedly. Oh yeah, there's no serial number on it. That's neat. Yeah, this one theoretically came from a factory and was just never used for a Vita because the Vita died. Let's see what we got on here actually. Is it different in any way? It looks much the same. There's like some brushed bits here, like brushed aluminum. Oh my gosh, hold on a second. This is metal. This is painted metal, I see. And the paint wasn't like fully applied to this one. If you look closely, that silver part is like the metal peeking out from underneath. That is very interesting. All right, first order of business then is to strip away the parts that are on this and transfer them as best I can to this one. I've so many JRPGs on my old PSP. Unfortunately, FF15 has eaten up all my time for 28 hours now. Oh my gosh. FF15 is a fun time. It's a really fun time. Is it the best Final Fantasy ever? I mean, it'd be difficult to argue that, but it is just a fun time. Road trip with the boys. There's a road trip sequence in Final Fantasy 14 that reminded me of 15 so much, and I'm like, it just made me want to play 15 again. Let's see. Yeah, I guess first order business is moving these pads here over. Yeah, for the record, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before, and really I disassembled this as an attempt to just see if there's anything wrong inside first. But nothing but side quests. I'm like chapter 3 of 15, only done side quests. It's so good for that. Like the early part of the game where it's just road trip, it's so good. It's so good. I love it so much. How do I get this off? Okay. Ah! Oh, it doesn't have any sticking. Oh no, it lost all its stickiness. You know what? Good enough. Good enough. Did you know that there's like a mobile version or like a portable version of Final Fantasy 15 that has like chibi character models? It's really funny, but like it's the full game, but you play it like from a top-down perspective. It's a bit taxing having to do fetch quests with the same character 9 times. I focus on the main story tomorrow. Ooh, cool. Yeah, the main story and the side quest portion of the game is very different, but they do give you the ability to swap back and forth between them. I still feel bad for what happened to the director of that game, though. They kind of used him as a scapegoat because the game sold well, but as Square Enix does, their sales projections are a little unrealistic. and they kind of blamed the like many years of development hell and everything on that one guy, Tabata. And I think he's a genius because he made the game something after it kind of just wasn't even a thing for a great many years. Nomura just spent way too much time on it, but Nomura is like Square Enix's golden child, so he's kind of allowed to run wild with his own stuff. No shade, really. It's just, man, a creator of that status has so much pressure, I think, to perform at the highest level. Yeah, and Tabata kind of just swooped in and took Nomura's leftovers and was like, okay, let's just get this out the door. And he did, and I think it was an overall very enjoyable experience. And I'm one of those, actually, I won't spoil, but there's a sequence in the game that they actually ended up changing post-release. It was that, yeah, it was that era where people would complain, I guess, and it would result in the games being updated or something, like Mass Effect style or whatnot, what have you. And the game did get updated post-release. They changed around one of the chapters, and basically there's like a point where, yeah, I won't say anymore because I know you're still playing through the game, but they changed the perspective of that one part of the game. It was a neat change, I guess, but I kind of liked the original. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was bad. Fix the corpse only for Nomura to put his stuff in Cage Tree. Yeah, that's the part that really rubs me the wrong way, is that Nomura is essentially just doing Final Fantasy Versus 13 in Kingdom Hearts now, and I'm like, what? Like literally down to like the scene by scene kind of thing. What's the guy's name? Neon or something? I like Noctis better. This is a fantasy based on reality. Come on, Nomura, please just let it rest. I feel like I'm breaking it. I feel like I'm breaking it when I pull it up from here. Ooh, wait, did I break it? No, they made the super boss significantly easier because of the black hole spell in chapter 13, which is nice. There's a super boss in 13? Oh, sorry, 15? Or are you talking about Kingdom Hearts? I might have broken some of the adhesive strip there, but I think it should be fine as long as I can seed it. Song sounds like it's produced by Jin. There was a super boss in 15? I can remember the like Adamantis, but I don't know if super bossy. Hydrate, hey Fafnir, welcome in. I will indeed hydrate. And stretch, sure. We just got started. And pause check. It's like the mountain turtle, a robot, and a demon lady, which got added in 2 bosses and optional dungeons, which I discovered at level 8. Oh, I like don't remember that. Maybe, you know what? I played the game before any of the DLC came out. I like platinumed the 1.0 version of the game, so I did not have any of like the updated stuff. So it's possible they added more stuff later that I never got to see. Yeah, give me a sec. I'm seeding some adhesive right now. Turtles Adamantis, I think it was only a super boss for a while. Yeah, I think it was like pretty easy to do once you reach a certain point. But yeah, it's really just an endurance thing. You just sit there for 20 minutes while the auto battle happens. All right, let me get some hydration. Yo, something about this batch of like Costco coconut water just hits different, man. Just hits different. I don't know what they did, but it just tastes like better than usual. They added a function to one hit it. Did they really? That's fun. Hydration complete. Oh yeah, and I will say the posture check is for all of you. My posture, as always, is immaculate. So make sure you're sitting in a position you won't regret in a few minutes' time. All right, shoulder rolls. Right over left. Or left over right, rather. Doesn't matter as long as one happens, right? Left over right, or right over left. Hammer right. You know, maybe when I'm doing stretches, I'll put like a diagram of like the stretch sequence I'm doing on screen. I think I've mentioned this before. Swings came back in my day. We had real super bosses. I've heard of ruby and emerald weapons. Yeah. Okay, and then I'll do the hand ones on wrists, fingers. And that knuckle cracking thing I can't do. You did those already? Oh, you mean in whatchamacallit, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Hey Ken. Oh my gosh, JQ, hello, welcome in. Hey Raiders. I'm Orion, Escalus, Celestial Wanderer, and AstraLog Member number 1. I am a variety streamer that does all kinds of stuff, and recently I've gotten into a bit of a, I want to say, vintage console repair kind of swing of things, and I'm fixing my beloved personal Vita that I used for many years, and that a friend of mine broke when they were borrowing it because they're inconsiderate and not a good person, and they're not my friend anymore. I let them borrow it and they returned it in shambles, and I'm fixing it, or I'm hoping. There's no guarantee this will work. I've replaced the battery already and that didn't work, and this is a full-on OEM screen replacement for another OLED screen, and I'm in the process of transferring over the bits that are adhesive onto the old one onto the new one. Can't stick around, but good luck on the repairs. Yeah, if anyone coming in needs to get something to eat, something to drink, or just step out and take a break or do something else, by all means, please do what you need to do. But if you want to hang around, it's hand cam all day, technically. After this, I will also be opening the new Love Live official card game on stream. I managed to get some boxes. It just came out today, and while I probably will not play the game, it is the cards are very pretty, and I hope I get something. I got a couple boxes of that, as well as the trial decks. Yeah. Let me get you a shout out. I don't know if Sele is still in chat, but let me do that right now. Wow, where is it? Where is it? Wow. I'm live? Wow, how does it know? I wish there was like a button on, like, when someone rates you, if there was like an auto shout out button. Yo, you were playing Project Sakai, nice. Topic of trading cards. You plan on getting a box of V card? Not really. I'm not a huge fan of the name of it, period. It's such a, you can tell they're going for a certain kind of feel, and I'm not a huge fan of that. And the fact that, like, the game is like, it has an ante. I don't like that. Like, it has been explained to me that the game does not have a discard pile. It goes into like an ante pile, and whoever wins keeps the ante. That's crazy. That's crazy to me that, like, you could lose your cards by playing the game. It's like, wow, you lose, buy more cards. And I'm like, huh? Like, maybe if it was a digital card game where you can spawn new cards all the time, maybe, but like a physical card game? Anti-roll might be changed. I know they intend to remake the rules. Yeah, new term for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Graveyard, the ante. Yeah, aren't there like 3 or 4 like VTuber card games that have like spawned in the past couple of months? Too many people complain about the anti-roll. I mean, rightfully so. I was actually told just recently that like Magic used to have an anti-roll. I'm like, what? Magic, as in Magic the Gathering, has an ante? It used to. And there were like cards that interacted with it too. I'm like, no way. Okay, I need to pop out this like thing right here, and I don't know how. Yeah, because this little LED is not on the new one. Really, back in the day, there was the MTG cards that had different effects based on the anti-cards. Yeah, no, like, I was talking about this just yesterday, and I was like shocked. I'm like, what? Magic the Gathering with an anti? No way. I didn't even know that. I'm just playing Master Duel for free, apart from the money I spent on it. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, hold on a second. I'm actually looking really closely at this because I have no idea how to get this thing out. None of the tutorials I saw really mentioned this LED. I think I see the mechanism, but I need to like hold it close to my head to be able to see. So I'm not putting it on the stream just yet. Yeah, slotted in. There's like this jutting thing that comes out. How the heck are you supposed to get that out though? I'm gonna break it. I don't even know if this is an LED or just like a diffuser. I think it's just a diffuser, but I like don't want to break it. Mention fetch a box mostly for collecting rather than playing, because let's face it, you won't find any cards stores with people actually playing the game. Yeah, it seems to me like it's a good game to like buy and collect, you know? Buy, collect, and ooh, I got it and it fell on the floor. Yikes. Yeah, never seen any other games than MTG, Yu-Gi-Oh, or Pokemon playing in a card store. Yeah, it really depends on like what's local to you. Even when they sell other TCGs, interesting. Yeah. Isn't Lorcana a thing? I don't know if anyone actually plays that game or just collects. I know it's like aimed at Disney adults. Yikes! I dropped the LED on the floor. Give me a sec. Oh my god. Lorcana is fairly recent, so maybe? Interesting. Yeah, I know they're really leaning into that, like, collector's market, though. Oh, I have one of those floor covers that's, like, clear plastic, so it's blending right in. How did I do this? This doesn't help with the TG is proprietary and doesn't sell its cards on store. Really? TG? Like Lorcana or, V-Card? Well, actually, if you want to be very, 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 very particular, there's a game I was interested in, some of those other parts of their own websites. Interesting. It's hard to get distributors to pick you up, you know? To pick up your game, unless you're like well established. Oh man, but like, if you want to make an argument, there technically is a block of Love Live VTubers, though it's only like extremely mostly. Because their content is mostly scripted. I'll talk about that later. Ah, I dropped the LED! Yeah, I almost feel like if they do that, they should have some kind of like fun. They just gotta make sure my head doesn't show up when you're okay. Where is it? Spider-Man, where is it? Oh my god, this tiny LED, this clear plastic LED, lost on a clear plastic thingy under my desk. If I don't find it now, I'm like never going to have it. I don't even know if you can hear me on stream. Just visualize me like under my desk, okay? Spider Escalus? I don't know, man. Here. Some lore accuracy. Okay, where is this thing? Oh my god. I found an ant, a dead ant. Where'd you come from? How'd you get here? You can't be that many places, right? Oh my god! I put my hand down on the I put my hand down on the floor and felt something sharp. It's the diffuser! I found it! It's so small. No, I found it. Oh my gosh. No, like I literally found it from being just putting my hand down. Okay, well we can get to the next step. Let's see. Okay, well diffuser goes in. Watch me drop it again. Look at that. Look at that. It's so small. Alright, that's back in. Let's get the power switch back on. This is the power switch, by the way. Look how small it is. Man, I miss this music group. School Food Punishment. They, where are my tweezers? Where are my tweezers? Here they are. Well, there's building with the bootleg Legos, which are super small. I mean, not quite. These are, I mean, imagine if Sony made Legos. They would not make enough of them. No matter how popular they are, they would underproduce them. And then never release sets, and then wonder why people are losing interest in the brand. Go figure. Nintendo made Lego once? I mean, I know they were like a building block toy company originally. Way back when, like wooden blocks and classic toys. But I mean, there are like official Lego, there are official Lego things, I guess. You know what? Maybe I should get that, rubbing alcohol. Because like, I can clean off the power switch. Should I get my rubbing alcohol and stuff? I think I should. That would be the better choice, all right? Yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn Lego set, there was. I mean, I think was there? Yeah, no, like Lego Horizon Dawn was like a game that actually released on Switch, which I think is like kind of good. It's like, okay. I'm like, that's a very interesting collaboration for both brands, but yeah. Okay, you know what? I am actually going to go and get some rubbing alcohol because if I am in here right now, I might as well do it right? My goal is to do the best job I can, and I'm not going to leave the job half finished. So I'll be right back. I'm grabbing some rubbing alcohol. Hello, I've returned with the milk. And by milk, I mean, 91% isopropyl alcohol first aid antiseptic. Pardon me. Ooh, it's got a seal. Sealed for your protection. If it wasn't sealed, it might break away. Out of control. Let's do this thing. I don't know how reflective it's going to be. Woo! Yeah. I do not want to get more stuff on this playmat. Desk mat thing. All right, yeah. So the idea behind using alcohol as a cleaning thing is like, it's not going to cause rust, so it's okay for it to come in such contact with electronics. Let's see, this is the new one. Yeah, let's not accidentally put it on the old one. I don't want to overdo it either. Nice and clean. Well, that's shiny. Nice. Okay, let's get some of the debris off of here too. Yeah. I really like the sound of this band. Yeah, normally I would have my little Amuse widget on screen to show like what's playing right now if you're on Twitch. However, it seems that whatever servers Amuse is on is probably the same ones that Sony's are on, because I hear the PlayStation Network is down right now. Very unfortunate. Probably not hackers this time. Okay, so have I forgotten anything? We've got the L and R buttons, we've got the power switch, we've got the diffuser, we've got 2 of the heating pads. I think there's going to be 4 that are here as well to transfer over, but mine actually remained stuck on the motherboard itself, so that's a good thing. Yeah, let's get this out of the way and before I tip it over. Nice pink electronic Q-tip things. I think I want to put the controller rings back on as well. Hold on a second. I think... Yeah, I'm trying to remember like the order of operations here, and I could use a video, but I want to see if I could figure it out on my own. Okay. I probably will regret that. If I have like 1 or 2 screws remaining, and I'm like, I don't know where these go. That's all on me. I don't know where they go. But as long as the pieces fall back into place, it's fine. Oh, don't tell me I need like adhesive for these. I might need adhesive for these. Yikes. Yeah. Well, I don't have adhesive, so deal with it. Actually, I could use super glue. Do I go get super glue? I want to do this right. At the same time, I might not actually need them if I just have like pressure on them. I probably need super glue. I probably should get super glue. Chat, do I get super glue? Some Gorilla Glue, super glue. Oh man, yeah, I thought they would snap back into place, but it looks like they actually need a little bit of adhesive. We're doing this right. We're doing this right. I'm gonna go get the super glue. I didn't think we would need that. All right, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I have returned with the milk once more. And by milk, I mean brand super glue. Watch me like glue my fingers together. Oh boy. I have some paper so I don't get any mess on my desk mat. Ow. How should I apply this actually? You know what? I'm going to use these Q-tips. Let's see if I can control the flow well enough. Any super glue masters out there watching me do this are like, oh my god, Orion, you're going to like ruin everything. Is this like, is there like some kind of seal on this? Huh. Did it just... Is it... Oh my god, hold on a second. Is it like just ruined in the bottle? Is it like already... Wait, what? Did I get duped? Wait, what? Super glue gel? Is this like different than normal super glue? Don't sniff the glue. Yeah, but like, what is this? It's a gel? Wait, how do I even use this? How are you even supposed to get it out of the bottle? It doesn't flow. Wait, did I get the wrong kind of super glue? I have yet to actually use it, so maybe I got the wrong kind. Oh my god. I would actually argue that this gel aspect of it makes it a little harder to use. Yikes. Well, as long as I don't get it on my fingers, right? I'm not gonna sniff of the glue. I won't do that. I picked a bad week to stop sniffing glue. It's like a classic parody movie called Airplane that my dad liked. I watched it with him a couple of times. But like, there's like air traffic. It's about like it's one of those like disaster style movies where like a plane, like the pilot is like sick or something, and one of the passengers like needs to like fly it to get it to safety. It's like one of those, you know. But he's like an ex like Air Force veteran with PTSD, so we can't really do it. But it's also a parody movie, so everything's like really silly. And the air traffic controller on the other end is like, I picked a bad week to stop smoking, and then he gets more bad news. I picked a bad week to stop drinking, and he starts drinking like immediately. And then when like the final bad news is the final bit of bad news is given to him, he said, I picked a bad week to stop sniffing glue. He pulls like super glue out of nowhere, starts sniffing, and then collapses. And then they never mention him again. Man, what a funny movie. Okay. Check the other side to make sure I didn't get it in weird spots. Okay, fine. Whatever. Good enough. No, I got a dot of super glue on my mat. Whatever. Screw it. This mat is like dirty already. Whatever. Whatever. I tried. Cannot be blamed for not trying. I tried to keep this mat pristine, but who cares? I don't even play card games anymore. This is like my work on stream mat anyway at this point. Be that way. I remember finding the song randomly. Someone recommended it to me, and I'm like, this sounds like it's from Katamari. In like the best way possible. I think the Katamari soundtrack slaps. Slaps like nobody's business. Probably overdoing it with this glue, but whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm only pretending. Something like just very comfy about this genre of like Japanese like 80s pop. Well, I don't think it's from the 80s. It's very bossa nova almost. Okay, and then I gotta make sure I didn't get the front stuck. How are we looking on the front? Are we looking okay? We looking okay. As long as I don't show my reflection. We good? We good? I did get some like glue around. Some dried glue around the outsides. I don't think that will be a problem though, because I can probably chip that away as needed on the front after everything is all put back together. thing is like, if I get this working, I'm probably not going to be able to show the screen unless I'm like very, very careful because there's so much reflection. It's a mirror, the Vita screen. Oops, the diffuser popped out. Good thing I caught that because I don't want to have to find that on the ground again. I hope that stays in. I hope that stays in. Okay, so what do we need to do now? What do we need to do now? I honestly probably should open the video where I pulled everything apart, but I also don't want to. I also want to see if I could put it back together on my own, but that's a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. Yeah, I probably should find the video and play it backwards. What should I do? Reckless endangerment of my console or follow the instructions? Yeah, you know what? Let's follow the instructions. I'm gonna like mess up if I'm not careful. Oh my god, I left my light on my other phone. Gosh, so many messages at once. Follow instructions, don't rip another Vita. Fair, fair. I don't want to be the reason that the Vita fails. All right, let's see. Vita screen replacement. Should be like a video that I'm like halfway through. Is that the video I watched? It's like some quiet, soft-spoken dude. It's not the video, but you know what? That's fine. Any instructional video should technically be okay. Okay, yeah, I have it to my right. So he's pulling out the hard drive. Okay, oh my gosh, why is it so dark? Why has it gotta be so dark? Okay, gotta work in reverse, right? Taking out the rings, okay, yeah. I'm assuming they will put it back together after this, but so I don't necessarily need to follow things backwards. Yeah. Oh, he used a spudger for that. How clever. I just yanked it out. Nice. Okay, the power button out. Okay, put the pads back. I already did that. Right. So there's the pads from the previous one. Yeah, nice. Put the rings back in. I just did that, yeah. Joysticks go in next. Okay. Did he screw them in? Yes. Okay, so joysticks in and screw them back in. Gotcha. You know what? Let me cap the super glue before I get a bottle of dried plastic. That would probably be ideal for the continued longevity of this. Which way do these go in again? I think they go in like this, yeah. Let me refer to the video. Why is it so dark though? My gosh, this guy like doesn't have any lights on his setup. Alright, rings go in. Ring 1, ring 2, yeah. Why is it so dark? Why is it so dark? Yeah, I think this is correct though. Oh, that's super glue in play already. You know what? Hold on. Let me like get rid of this so it doesn't cause any more problems. Having a swab covered in super glue open in front of me is not a good time. That slots in pretty nice. No, I just need the screws. Which screws to use? Oh, I got some super glue on my fingers. No. That's okay. I think this is like my switch screwdrivers. I don't think I want to use those. But they might work, actually. Hold on. Is this a tri-wing or a... Yeah, that's tri-wing. I think these must be it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that fits. Speaking of light, is this light like... which is better, not having it or having it? Because I think it's better for me, but it's like, it looks worse on stream. It like washes out the colors a fair amount. Either way, I think it's better that I be able to see what I'm doing, you know? I'm probably going to buy a ring light, you know, for my mounted webcam, because I think that would be good. I've seen some setups where people had that, and I'm like, wait, that's a good idea. This is a Wagaki band song, but it sounds like another Jin song. Kagura Project is on my mind. It is a Kagura Project song. It's Children Record. Wagaki band's doing a cover of it, that's right. Or they did a cover of it, rather. Okay, so there's a fair amount of push here, but that's because there's going to be something behind it that keeps it from pressing too far. I'm like, wow, this sounds like a Jin song, but Wagaki band's doing it. What can it mean? Brother, Wagaki band got their start doing Vocaloid covers. Love Wagaki band. When I first got Spotify, I loaded 3 bands on it: Wagaki band, Puro Kalpen, and Suck in Action. And then I just let the algorithm feed me just songs and daily playlists, and eventually like rebuilt almost my entire like offline library. Kind of cool. Actually, I think when I first got in though, like the reason I didn't add a bunch of any song at the beginning was because there just wasn't a lot. That was like right before a lot of labels signed on with international distributors. I really hope the screen is not broken as well. Wouldn't that be dumb if the screen was like also broken when I got it? Supposedly it's a never before used OEM, but there is like a fair amount of damage on it, or just like smudges. So I'm like afraid. Did I get like cheated? Okay, did I like put that in too hard? No, I think that's fine. That's probably adequate. Okay. All right, that's joysticks. What's next? Looks like the start, select, and PlayStation buttons go back in. What if I just put the PlayStation buttons in upside down? Wouldn't that be funny? I could do that. Oh wait, no, they literally will not let me do that. Could I? I could take it off and reseat it. That'd be kind of funny, just like the PlayStation button is just upside down. Yeah, let's not mess with the established order here. How nice of them to make it so that they only seat the correct way. Nice. They like specifically put notches on them to make it impossible to sit incorrectly, which I think is a good idea. Oh, Winking Owl. This isn't, I think this band is the one that's like on forever hiatus. Like disbanded before I got into them, unfortunately. How are the buttons? Are they clean on the front? Yeah, pretty good. Do I want to clean these? They could use a little bit of cleaning. Let's take care of that while we're in here. what's everyone's like experience with the PlayStation Vita? I know it was like a meme to a lot of people, but for the people that really cared about it, it was like a big deal. Anyone here have like fond Vita memories? Do you still have a working Vita or a broken one? What happened to it? I'm kind of curious. Gotta be careful to not push the ribbon the wrong way. Actually no, there's like just enough clearance. The Vita is like so well engineered. Like they really knew what they were doing when they put this thing together. Like it feels good in your hands and it doesn't feel like they sacrificed very much to make it what it was. I would like to see them make like a modern day console, I think, but it feels to me that even PlayStation is slowly stepping away from like its multi-platform kind of. Oh, this is glass. Oh, wow. It's like slowly stepping away from their their single platform kind of roots. I mean, like, we're seeing Microsoft games on, like, first party Xbox games on PlayStation now, which is insane to me. Like, Forza Horizon 5 is coming to PlayStation. I'm like, really? That's crazy. Okay, that's good. That's clean. I didn't realize that this power indicator or whatever was shined through there. Why is there? I still don't know why there's an insert here. I might have damaged it pulling it out, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It's like some optical thing? Yeah, let's watch more of the video. Putting the pieces on the left back in. Yep, thank you, sir. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's putting the motherboard back in now. Okay. What's happening there? Oh, he's getting the L&R ribbons back in place. Okay. Dropping a rail there. Okay. Okay, it's a good thing I followed the instructions because this is not the order I would have gone in. Why is he not putting in the left pad? Or my left, rather. You know what? I trust the process. The dude is not putting in, it's not putting in the buttons just yet. I am going to trust the process, and I am also not going to put it in. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, he's not putting it in for some reason, so neither will I. Ooh, that's kind of dirty. Let me clean that. Oh, Monogatari series, so good. I feel like I could do like an entire stream just like shilling Monogatari series. But it's a hard one to get into because like I don't even think you can find all the parts like streaming in the West. And some of them were like you have to find like, man, there's like an app, like a calendar app you can get that secretly contained cutscenes that explained the setup for one of the seasons that came out. A series with like a very intentionally like cryptic release schedule and stuff. Ew, gross. Well, good thing we're cleaning that. Yeah, it's a story about a dude who at one point was like under a supernatural curse, and the story starts with him cured of the curse, but now like indebted to the guy who saved him, like the exorcist who saved him, and he's kind of sent to like take care of other people who are afflicted with supernatural curses. and like they intentionally don't tell you the part of the story where he's dealing with his own curse until later, and like certain aspects of different characters are like revealed to the viewer. Based on novels by the great Nisio Isin, master of wordplay. If you write out his name in English and then flip it upside down, it says the same thing. Very cool author. Oh man, I'm so glad I'm cleaning this. Do you see how dirty this swab is? That's crazy. All this was in here. Yeah, and like every story arc technically covers like an investigation into a person's character and what they're afflicted by and how it's solved. And like it's comedic, it's a little bit horror, a little bit supernatural, but like oh man, the character that this song corresponds to has like one of the craziest arcs, and like the thing they're afflicted by is like really unexpected. And like with the exception of one of the characters, every single opening is a song like written for the character, for their arc. There are like, each one is like tonally significant to the, like lyrically and tonally significant to the character and the arc they're going through. Yeah, the protagonist is like the definition of I can fix her, but in like a sad kind of way. Oh man, it's so good. Ooh, oh my gosh. Squid, hello. Squiddy, hello. Raiders, welcome in. Hello, hello. I'm Orion Escalus, Celestial Wanderer, and AstraLog member number 1. This is a PlayStation Vita, actually. My beloved PlayStation Vita from days past that I lent to a friend and they returned broken. And I'm exacting my revenge against this former friend of mine by fixing it today. I've been on a bit of a console repair kick. I fixed someone's Joy-Cons a couple weeks ago and replaced it with a nice orange shell. It looks a bit yellowed because my lighting is a little weird, but I don't know. I'm feeling good about fixing things and getting hands-on with what I got. And today it's the Vita. Normally I am a variety streamer playing all kinds of games, just whatever I feel like at the time, and I like challenging myself and I like doing stuff with my hands, and this is exactly the kind of thing that I like doing. Hold on, let me get you a shout out. My keyboard is like over there, and I recently rearranged my setup so I can't really reach it when I'm doing a hand cam. 1 second. Oh, you're playing State of Decay. A friend of mine recommended me that. Says it's on, like it's one of those like Microsoft Studio produced ones, right? And State of Decay 2 is third person, right? With like base management and like territory capturing and stuff like that. It looked cool. I just have not had the time to get to it. There's like a lot going on. State of Decay, COD, and XCOM. Ooh, nice combination of stuff. Hope you had a good stream. But yeah, anyone coming in, if you need to eat, drink, or get some rest, by all means, please do what you need to do. But if you want to hang around and talk about whatever I happen to be thinking about at the time while I'm repairing this thing, by all means, hang around. State of Decay, you love it? Oh man, yeah, like that's what I've heard. It's much loved, but just haven't had the chance to get into it myself. It's definitely something you will find my hands in. Ooh, is there a third one being made? I don't know the state of the game. Zombie related. Be gone for now. All right, yeah. Thanks for dropping in. Thank you for sharing your community, and hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you eat something good if there's another meal in the day for you, and if not, hope you eat something good tomorrow. It's out of its life cycle. Ooh, I see. This one managed to stay like clean. It's the other one that it's like pretty dirty. Yeah, well, what's anyone who came in or anyone that's still around, what is your past experience with Sony handhelds? Did you have a PSP? Did you have a Vita? What'd you think about them? Do you still have them? Check your if you had a PSP, check and make sure your battery isn't going to explode. The lithium-ion batteries they went with were a little unstable, and they're at the point of their life cycle now where they might be going bad. So double check and dispose of them properly because they might start a fire. Or like pull them out of storage and give them a run. Maybe there's still some game left on them that you haven't played yet. Okay, how did I mess this up so badly? We didn't start the fire. Yeah, hopefully not. Okay, how did I manage to get this in here? Oh, I guess it's fine now. I'm trying to not flash myself in the face with the reflection because it's a very reflective screen. Yeah, basically a friend borrowed it and returned it in a broken state, so it kind of just sat in storage for a while, but I am exacting my revenge by making it whole once more. Had both, my regular PSP eventually was unusable. The start button fried the circuit board. It's from my Vita. Accidentally dropped it. Weekend to buy it had a defective pixel on the screen that was shine bright. No! I think my OG DS had like a dead pixel like somewhere on the bottom. But man, yeah, that sucks. Okay, so in the video, the guy does not put the buttons back in. He puts the motherboard in first. Okay. Okay, and then he puts the power button in first. Okay, well, I trust the process. Trust the process. A terrible, awful revenge. Hey, Morden, welcome in. Did you have a Vita or a PlayStation back in the day? What is your history with that? Hey, Thalion, just checked my PSP the other day. The battery was pretty swollen, had cracked the plastic cover. I guess I won't be using it. Oh yeah, it's pretty easy to take your battery out, and you can get a replacement if you want to. Like, you can even stream with it. They make adapters now that just plug into your computer and stream to like OBS, like capture straight to OBS. It's super neat. Oh my god, how did the pads get stuck in there? Oh man. Yeah, but like, don't throw. If your batteries are swollen, take it out, properly dispose of them. Look up how to do that because I'm probably not the best resource for that. But the batteries are so easy to replace and are like 10 bucks on like eBay and Amazon. I'm not usually an advocate for those kinds of platforms, but you know, it just works. For a fan of the PS3, hand cramped central. Oh yeah. Very moddable though. You can play like a lot of PS1 games on them now. Okay, I probably should use an actual spudger. Yeah, because somehow they got stuck to the inside of this box. Come on, get out. Get out of there. Get out of there. I don't want you there. Yeah, that's right. Ooh. The concept of love. We were talking about Hideki Naganuma a couple of days ago. Man, he is such a good composer. I would imagine him being quiet on social media is probably because he's working on the new Jet Set Radio game soundtrack. I would hope, because he kind of disappeared off the face of the earth after that got announced. The way I locked in when I heard this song, oh yeah, I was more interested in modding my 3DS XL or getting a 2DS XL to mod. Yeah, I just wish they weren't so expensive. After the 3DS stopped production, man, the aftermarket has been so bad for those. They're so expensive. So crazily expensive. I kind of predicted that happening, and I got like 2 or 3 of them beforehand. I ordered a couple from Japan as well. Yeah, I don't know how to solder. I don't know how to solder, but I might learn for the sole purpose of like being able to install another capture device onto a 2DS XL. One of my extra ones. I had one put in by a professional, but I'm like, I have another one. I can pretend to do myself. You know, in Japan is a good way to go price-wise, yeah, but it's even starting to get pretty expensive from there, which is kind of crazy. But like Yahoo auctions, you might be able to search around for penny auction stuff. Be careful though, because like the DSs are named different things in Japan, so make sure you get like the new 2DS LL or something. Learn, yeah, no. Imagine if I soldered on stream. That'd be crazy. Learn VTuber learns the solder on stream. Crazy. Okay, let's figure out. Is this reflective? It is, but not very clearly. Okay. Make sure you have ventilation though. Oh yeah. Honestly, I may... There's like a window right in front of me. I may get like a box or something that I'd be able to do like negative airflow kind of thing in. Sometimes one thing I haven't wanted to learn as of yet. It seems very useful. It seems very useful because a lot of mod chips and stuff, you could do a lot more if you can solder. Understand the concept of love. Boom, 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 boom. This like pull this off camera for a sec to be able to get it in. Soldering longer taught in high school? Not where I'm from. Not where I'm from. In any tech class I did, I think we learned how to use a drill. That was it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull this off camera so I can like stick my head in there. 1 second. Woo! This is very hard. 39. I was never taught soldering in the UK. Interesting. Maybe it's like very situational or like very regional. Yeah, I might practice with something like lower stakes than A3DS first. Get in there! Alright, done did it. Oh, we had a course where we learned woodworking, soldering, basic engineering, and basic coding all in one. That sounds like fun. You had a cool, like, high school. Yeah, I did not have those opportunities myself, for sure. Hey, not bad. It clicked right in. Nice. Okay. First order business looks like they got the power button in. Power button in. Then they got the L button from what I can tell. Yeah, this is a version of the Vita that does not have the 3G chip in it. Otherwise, the 3G chip would actually be right here. Right here, which I don't have. Did a lot of those life skill courses being removed from curriculum. Such a dumb decision. Yeah. Like, how do you even do taxes? I'm gonna make people reliant on like third parties. I'm like, come on. Why someone who's old enough to pay taxes can't cook, manage a budget, or repair their clothes. I don't know. They're not really skills I learned, but there's stuff that I've like taught myself, you know? I think it's fun to learn new skills. It's fun to learn. Yeah, I talked about it on a previous stream, but like I have kind of gained a like low to intermediate knowledge in a lot of fields simply because I'm curious. I've been calling myself a hack of all trades because I can't do particularly well in any one of them, but I have surface level knowledge and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, where does this... Okay, so this... Oh, it's... Oops. Hold on a second. Yeah, let's get that over there. Okay, so this is the light. Ah, that needs to like tack down. Okay. Oh shoot, did I like put it down in an order? Oh yeah, I might have put this in like a weird order. I might need to unseat this for a second to get this in. Or I can just do that. Okay, nice. Learn yourself. It's just odd that back in the days with the courses taught all these important basic life skills, now they don't. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I don't really know what makes a curriculum or not. I don't know. It's strange because even in like my professional professional training and stuff, they didn't teach me a lot of things that I was like, wait, this is like really important, isn't it? And they're like, yeah, you gotta figure it out yourself. You ever taught how to invest in stocks and manage returns? The teacher retired the year after I got him and ran for the town's mayor and got elected. Oh my gosh. Yo, mayor sensei or mayor teacher, sir, professor mayor. That's cool. Started planning to rejuvenate the town in a much more inviting place. Good for him. That's the light in. Okay, and oh, I see why. Wait, why did they? I don't think there would have been. I'm trusting the process. Okay, I'm trusting the process the best I can, but I don't understand why they did not have me put this in earlier. Like I'm not hearing the audio, so I don't have the guy's reasoning. But I'm like, this wouldn't have made any difference if it went in earlier or later, would it? Kinoku Teikoku is the name of this band. I think they're really cool. During a stay, most problematic roads are fixed and they expanded some neighborhoods have service available a little all over instead of only in the center of town. That's good mayoring right there. Dude's playing SimCity and got like the best mayor award. Did a good job during his run. Nice. Yeah. I feel that local politicians have the, I mean, I'm not going to get into politics. I think local politicians care about the communities a little more directly, if that makes any sense. Okay. Buttons go in, and now I need to put the upper rail in. Okay. The politics I like is when Orion becomes Prime Minister of Japan. Sele, do you have something you want to tell us? You remember my stance. Do you have something you want to tell us? One thing, his successor was the owner for a convenience store on the street behind my house, and she continued the same path. Nice. Good on them, you know? Caring about your local community is good. Where the heck does this go? This doesn't even look like the piece. I wish the guy had a little more light in his video. It's tough to tell. It's gonna be so disappointing if it like does not work. Ah, that's how it does. Okay. Honestly, I would move back there if I was more carless friendly. Oh yeah. My stance for being Prime Minister of Japan is to open a Dami Mommy cafe. I have said this before, but like I'm not really into that type of character. But my gosh, the returns. The people that are, it's crazy. How did I get this in? What is this? Which way does it go in? Oh, there he goes. Pop off, king. Maybe. It is so good that I followed the instructions. Oh my gosh. Brother, I don't even know if this is the right piece. If I made a tutorial on how to put a Vita back together, I'd show each individual piece and be like, all right, don't mess this up. Okay, yeah, I see. There's the problem. Too many toasters. No, not really. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yes. Okay, but how does... This is the camera. This is front-facing camera. So which Dami Mommy are each of you going to cosplay as in the cafe? Hey, just because I'm running it doesn't mean I'm going to be in it. I'm not a Dami Mommy. I think there's plenty of VTubers that fulfill that niche, you know? And good on them. What the heck? Where's... I guess the camera seats into there. I can't imagine what the process is like to like design a console like this. Every single one of these things is like a conscious decision. That's like so cool to me. Everyone watch Blend S the anime, by the way. Oh yeah, Orion could pull off Bayonetta. The thing is, I don't think I could be domineering at all. Like, if I had to pick between S and M, it's definitely, I'm more of an S than an M, but like, I don't think I could be domineering. I'm like way too vanilla for that. Is that anime version of the YouTube channel, will it blend? No. It's about a really timid girl who finds work at a sort of like concept cafe where each one of the servers, waitresses fulfill like a specific character niche, and she is like what is the character type that like calls everyone trash and looks down on them, calls people pigs or whatever? I'm not familiar, but she sadist. Oh, Blend S, of course. Yeah, she's the sadist. No. Tsundere is like cold on the outside, warm on the inside, and they hide it. No, she's a sadist. But the thing is, she's not actually a sadist. She just gives off the impression of one because she has like a certain mannerism. She's just really awkward. Really awkward. And yeah, she's just tremendously awkward. Yeah, just straight sadist. So she plays a sadist character. Like, the gimmick of the show is each one of the people working there portrays a character type that is completely different than what they actually are. Yeah, no, it's a really wholesome show. Kind of reminds me of Working in a way, but it never like got finished. Ah, Working is so good. Wagnaria. It's like a slice of, quote unquote, slice of life show where there's like character development and like actual payoff and stuff. It's super cool. What the heck is that? There's a, is that metal or plastic? And then they screw that in. There's a brace, they screw that in, and then the camera goes over it. How interesting. I don't remember that piece at all. Working was fun. I remember watching it back in the day. They finished it, by the way. 3 seasons and like a finale OVA. Like really good stuff. Don't watch much anime these days. Yeah, I get that. Anything where it's like I could sit down and like just turn my brain off. I don't do that often these days because I'm just like, what? I could be working on stuff. I could be doing cool things, you know? I don't think I've seen the OVA. They actually like finish it because season 3 ended on like a cliffhanger, and the OVA was like a 45-minute like we're tying all the loose ends, we're finishing it up. They also made like later they made the beta version of the show like www.working into an anime, but it I didn't like it as much. I think you could tell the author was not like as experienced back then. On top, hold on. Okay, one of the pink screws goes in. I watched some of it. Yeah, no, it's real good. It's real good. Huh? Where does this go? Hold on. Why does this piece exist? Why does this piece exist? It goes on top like that. They screw in a pink screw. Very interesting. Lots of over the top. Ooh, trying too hard. Okay. Thalion, I will agree with you to some extent, but I will also say that is a bit of a blanket statement. I think there are like still shows that embody like what you probably want to see, but it's probably what you want to see. It's just it is easy for it to get lost in like the sauce, but there are tremendously good and thoughtful kind of shows that aren't just moe fests. I assure you, and I just like stand fully like, hey, keep an open mind, because even things that look like they might be moe fests may not be. It's just a general shift in art style. I don't actually know if they're that hard to find. They're just it's easy for them to get the like really deep stuff to get washed away. Like, I would recommend like Freeren or something if you are looking for something that's like solid, but like not really all that moe. Like, of course, there's some aspects, but like there's very few anime that are actually just straight up moe fests. Yeah. Oh, Monkey Boy came, and let me read. Rice, or is a study belongs to the is a monocyclinous flowering plant in genus Orzio. Orzio sativa is categorized further into different subspecies, primarily Japonica and Indica. This taxonomic classification highlights rice's evolutionary adaptations and genetic diversity, contributes significantly to its agricultural staple food for more than half the world's population. Yeah. Are still some changes to hand-drawn cells. Yeah. Good to see you, Monkey Boy. Thanks for the rice fact. Appreciate you. Always love seeing you come into chats. Yeah. I am a firm believer that there's like good stuff everywhere. Yeah, there's definitely like bad stuff for sure, but I tend to get up in arms if I hear blanket statements. Anyone watching the anime adaptation of Ubel Blot? Ubel Blot. I feel like I've heard that name, but I don't. Doesn't ring any bells. Ubel Blot. Sounds really familiar though. You said lots on everything. Oh yeah, no, sorry. I didn't mean to say that like that. It's just I'm like, oh, I have to say something. Yeah. My bad. I didn't mean to make it come off as an attack on you. Don't worry. Okay. That is so weird. Why is that piece like that? Okay, piece goes on top, and then the rail. The rail sits on top of that. And it just clicks in. Nice. Do I need to clean anything on this contact? Might as well. Might as well clean some of these contacts. That said, I say recently, but it's not actually that recently now. A couple of years ago, I was shown like some older stuff, like Bubblegum Crisis, Vampire Hunter D, a lot of OVAs from like the experimental like OVA era in the 80s of anime, and man, there's some good stuff there. Bubblegum Crisis is in like is up there in like some of my favorites now. It's so good. And I too have joined the many people who are like, why is there no conclusion? I understand they like made like a reboot or spinoff that actually finished, but it's like it's different. It's just different. Good stuff. I've watched a lot of it. Yeah, there's so much. And on that same kind of thing, I have recently been like, why I don't like it when people are like, old stuff, there's no good stuff, it's all badly animated. I'm like, it's different. I will beat you up. Go watch Read or Die. It's coming together. It's going to be so disappointing if I get this all back together and it doesn't work. I'm doing my best. Looks like it's time to put some screws back into the motherboard, according to the video at least. It's like 2 pink screws. Oh my gosh. This guy like doesn't spend very much time on things I really want to see. There's one there and one there. 2 pink screws. Okay. I think they're pink. It's like building a PC, kind of, yeah. Are they pink screws? Like, I'm looking at this video and the guy's like thing is so dark, I can't even tell. Like, credit to Sony, they use different color screws for different parts of the process, which I think is actually like a really good idea. Okay, I think they're pink. I think they're pink. So it's most likely these. Short summary: 14 heroes were sent on a mission to defeat Demon Lord. During the fight, some of them betrayed the group. Virtuous Lance trees and were killed by the companion. The Survivor team and became heroes in Rise of the Populace. Years later, one of the Lance trees wakes up, reborn, learns the fate of the world since their deaths revealed that the Lance trees were actually actual heroes that got slaughtered. Oh, that's very cool. Oh, Ian, welcome in. That's Ubelblot then? That's really interesting. I'll have to check it out. Is it like an older series? This is a 1000 model. This is my personal Vita from way back when. I really wanted people in my friend group to play 999 and Virtue's Last Reward. They are the first 2 games in the Zero Escape series. And I would literally lend out my DS and my Vita to people to play the games because I wanted them to play it so much. And 3 or 4 people borrowed it without a problem. Then I let one guy borrow it and he played it maybe 2 hours over the course of 4 months. So I asked it back so ask for the Vita back so I can give it to the next person in line. And he handed it back to me, like thoroughly damaged. Like I literally gave it to him in a hard case, and he gave it back to me not in its case, and he left it in like essentially what was a canvas bag full of tools. Viva la Vita, oh my god, that should have been my stream title. Ah, I'm changing it right now. Viva la Vita. If it works when I turn it on, I will rename this stream title to Viva la Vita, okay? Oh man. Yeah, but this is my revenge on that guy. Oh man, what a dingus. He wasn't even sorry. Like Baki Hanma, Castlevania, Kankan Astra. Ooh, yeah. Baki is good. Oh my god, the fact that they keep having to like, the fact that they've gone into sci-fi just to give Baki more people to fight because he's so strong. I mean, it always was kind of like, to give an example, Baki is like a story about a dude who participates in fighting tournaments and is like really good at like, you know, like MMA style fighting, right? But the first arc was just like, it's a fighting tournament, you know? Second arc, you have people that can create like vacuum waves by like removing, like punching so hard they can create like voids in space where there's no air, so they collapse in on themselves. And I'm like, okay, it's a little silly, but it's all right. Then you have like people who could spiritually project scenarios into the area around them to create like different outcomes. And if you've ever seen that famous scene where like the guy's making like dinner, but it's like invisible dinner, and serving it on an invisible table and then flipping the invisible table, that's Baki. That's Baki. And then I hear in the more recent seasons they like, I don't know, revived a caveman so he could fight them, and then like apparently the next season to be adapted, they're like reviving an ancient Japanese swordmaster who's dead. I'm like, this is so funny. Yeah, well, the vacuum and air thing is a mantis shrimp thing. Instead of water, it's air. It's not 100. But you know, it's how they like slowly go from this is a fighting tournament to these people have like interesting abilities to like this is a caveman and like the resurrected spirit of a swordmaster of legend. I'm like, this is so funny. I love it so much. Almost died to an imaginary giant praying mantis that was used for training. Yeah, Baki is wild. I don't know what they're going to do with that like Kankan Ashura crossover coming up, because like, what the heck? The power scaling is just like so wild. Yeah, Netflix is having a special where they're marketing it as like an MMA match where it's like Baki versus the characters of Kankan Ashura, which I'm significantly less familiar with, but I know it's like not at that level. Oh my gosh, it's reflective. I don't want to get too close to it because I think it will actually reveal some details. Yeah, I'll be careful. Okay, so the guy screwed in the stuff. Looks like he's putting that side in. Okay, and snapping that bit in. Okay, let's do the next steps. IRL 002. That's me. IRL 002. That's gonna. It's actually pretty reflective too. Yeah, just in case you missed it, if you decide to try Oobleblot, be aware that it does a lot of sort that can make people uncomfortable. Ooh, okay, yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of uncomfortable things, right? Yeah, like no shade if that makes it for a good story, but for me, things that are too unsettling are not that enjoyable for me. I feel like it's not seated 100% correct. I am not fine with Berserk's content. I'm sorry. I respect Berserk so much, but I cannot stomach it. I'm a little, it's a little much for me, if that makes any sense. Like again, like no shade. It's just I can't handle it. It's cool to hear that it got adapted though. That in and of itself is very exciting. Yeah, no, thank you for letting me know. I feel that there's something wrong with how this is seated. Still, like I feel that this needs to be in further. Let me reseat this controller thing here. So I feel that it's like not in the way it needs to be. Yeah, the upper one is in all right. Should get a full beginning to end Berserk anime, but doubt it'll ever happen now. Yeah, it's in a weird spot. And they kept like giving it to like the wrong studios, you know? Like the studios they gave it to adapt, I'm like, come on. Like the only other project that studio that did the like modern 3D one was like TQ. You give Berserk to the people who made TQ? What? TQ is like an absurdist gag series where every episode is like 40 seconds long and it's like not very well animated, and they were like, yeah, we'll give Berserk to these guys. Kind of why I never started reading Berserk, but not only is the author now passed away, but the worst studios animated it on top of it. Yeah, the thing is, like, where the series is in terms of like reading it, and where the manga is, it ended. I know it's being continued by Miura's assistants and like colleagues. I think Berserk is going to be great. It is going to continue to be like amazing. But weirdly enough, like where Miura like passed was like a pretty interesting endpoint for the series, because like it's like the precipice, like in a lot of ways, like I read about it, and like I think the fact that like the characters like learn to live again was like a pretty cool angle. You know, getting the full box set, not cheap though. Yeah, I am a huge proponent. I used to work at a bookstore that sold a lot of like anime and manga and stuff, well, a lot of manga in particular. I am a huge supporter of the dark. If you are, I don't know if they're the distributor in the UK, but at least where I am, they distroed. Actually, oh my gosh, it's like 5:20. I think I scheduled the Love Live card opening at like 5. Whoops. Yeah, but we'll get there. Yeah, like the Dark Horse like hardcover large size collection is such a good deal, because it's for like $50. You get 50 USD. You get 3 volumes of something wrong with how it's seated. It just doesn't feel right, the buttons. Oh wait, that's right. Excuse me a sec. I'm gonna pull this off screen again because it feels weird. It feels weird. There we go. Much better. Okay. Yeah, it was just caught on something and now it finally clicked. It feels better now. Yeah, yeah, but the hardcover release, the like large format hardcover release, contains 3 volumes, and it's 50 USD for one of those. And if you think about it, each individual volume of the smaller release, like the standard release, is $20. So you could pay $60 for 3 small ones, or you could pay $50 for like one hardcover that contains 3. Oh, anyone else hear the music get a bit weird? Yeah, no, it happens from time to time. I don't know why, but with this particular capture thing, it does get weird every now and then. But it should right itself on its own. Normally, every time it gets called out, it fixes itself by then. Yeah, let me know if it's still an issue. Yeah. Was once given the notes needed to continue legacy of a creator. If she were to pass away and I fully didn't even know you would stop, I'd probably not let it continue because I'd rather let the project die with people having good memories tied to it like Christmas tree and give it a bad taste to the fans. That was assistant killing was far shorter than the notes of the author. That makes any sense. Yeah, it's hard to say. Ooh, Elijah, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it a lot. I don't know, like I think in this case it'll be fine. Okay, it's supposed to be like this. Yeah, I know I did. I'm gonna set it back. I'm gonna set it back. One moment. Wow, almost closed the wrong window. Where's Twitch? Yeah, it's taking me longer to fix the Vita than I thought. Yeah, I don't know if I was, if you can hear me. It's always 5 p.m. somewhere. He's not set a time zone. We are Gucci. Yeah, probably. Let's see. Let's take a look at. Okay, 4 silver screws. I believe it's these. Let me double check. Yeah, I wonder if it's these screws or if it's... Might be these, actually. These might be from somewhere else. Yeah, they don't look as blue. Well, close enough, I say. Close enough. Yeah, I left the screws kind of in the relative position of where I pulled them out. So I would expect that the bottom right ones are, in fact, for this part of the board. Just getting the screws in first. I'm going to tighten them later when I have a good grip on the device. That will be now. Wah! Yeah, okay. They went in all right. This can't be too far off in terms of getting the right screws in. Bit loose still. Let's tighten that up. It still is like crazy to me that it was someone's job to like just assemble these somewhere in a far off factory. Like their entire day is just like, I'm gonna screw in this one component. So let's see if this works because it's a little easier to twist this. Yeah. Yeah, not making it too tight. But I just want it to be like tight as you can get without pushing it too far. Study equals magic. Man, I love Automaster Side M. Just like 3 OG sons. This particular unit is just 3 OG sons singing about how you should like do your best at schoolwork. They're just all like former professors who somehow got swept up in the producer's scheme to like create a male idol group. Man, side M is good stuff. There was apparently a meme going around Japanese Twitter. It was like, man, this person is like, it was like someone dancing or something on like a social media thing. And people were like quote retweeting being like, man, this person's dancing is kind of lame. And then it got a bunch of replies with like the choreography from like the dances of this particular group. And they're like, nothing is more lame than the dancing OG-sans. Just like so funny. They were getting dunked on, but in like affectionate way. Pretty fun song either way. Yeah, that goes right in. Let me just make sure that it like is all the way in. Hold on. I don't actually think that guy is fluent in English. Don't tell anyone. I'm like afraid because of how much give there is on this ribbon that it needs to be like in more. Study equals magic, science, English, math. Every song that this group releases is a 3-word phrase that starts with S, E, and M. Thank you. This song is so silly. Oh man, this one is not in. Ugh, so difficult. Come on. Straight into Nujabes, let's go. What's that meme? It's like nightmare blunt rotation. This is like nightmare playlist rotation. How the heck am I supposed to get this in? Yes! Yes! Okay. Okay, that one is actually in. You know what? I'm trying this one again. I don't remember it being this slack. Why is it so slack? Yeah, I'm like afraid that like the metal in these like tweezers are going to like cause damage to the ribbons, but I know that's like it's what they're designed to do, you know? guess that's in. Yeah, sure. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will not complain. If it works, it works. That's like not like you would see that it's like not fully in. Come on. I know you can do better. Come on, come on. There we go. That's in. Now that's in. Okay, I'm still a bit concerned about this one, but what can you do? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I can still see that it's slack, so I'm like, why? What is going on here? I'm also afraid I'm going to damage it with how much I'm like pushing up against it. Okay, you know what? If I am having difficulty getting like this side to connect, I know it's probably that at fault. So it's like the light and the home button there. If that's like wrong, I know what's wrong then. Oh, I see. When the guy put it in, he specifically fed that in first and connected it. We'll see what it's like on the other side, because if it feels like it's still really slack compared to the other side, then I might revisit, but that's a lot of stuff I need to unscrew. Yeah, he like fed in the cable first, I think. Okay, I'm having difficulty just getting this in at all. I'm just having difficulty getting this one in at all. Does it really need to be seated first? Yeah, hold on. Which way do I need to pull this? It's like very loose. Did I like break it? Uh-oh. Yeah, let me double check something. Let me double check something. This right? Am I not supposed to be this loose? Well, I'm gonna try it either way. It's not upside down, is it? No, this is generally where it's supposed to be. That's very strange. Very strange. Song is on playing right now. Curious by K. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to need to like click in perfectly as well. It's missing something. Let me try to feed it in at the top. Yeah, it needs to be seated just right. I guess this is okay. It feels like there's still something that should, like, click. buttons are sticking out the amount I would expect, though. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Weird, yeah, I just didn't hear a click this time. Okay, what did this guy do this time? Oh, you know what? This is the tri-wing. No, it's not. Wait, what is this? There it is. It just wasn't getting in. Like, moves like Jagger. Ooh. Moves like Jagger. Moves like Jagger. I can get this one. I think that's as far in as it will go. Let me try again. Yeah, I was just thinking to myself, like, man, why do they make these so difficult to put in? And then I'm like, you know what? I'd imagine someone who does nothing but feed them in all day would be pretty good at them. They're not designed for, like, the end user to really do on their own. Okay, that clicks in. And there's also the shoulder button here. Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned it yet, but I also found my broken childhood DS Lite. Childhood in air quotes. So I played it in like my high school days. But yeah, I found that as well when I visited home, and that actually like fell on its hinge one day and broke. I remember the exact moment, but it fell on its hinge, it broke. And I have the stuff to fix that too. Might do that in a week or two. Sounds like an IMAS song. Is it an IMAS song? We'll never know because my on-screen display isn't there. Oh, it does click when it's that far in. Okay, neat. Let me see what song this is. Oh yeah, no it is. But its name is in kanji, so I don't know. But it's from, MS Cinderella Girls. It goes in, that clicks in, that clicks in there, goes in there. Very nice, very nice. And they also put in the various 3G chips here, which I don't have. Thank goodness. Yeah, oh my gosh, there's so much you have to do for the 3G chips. Yeah, I've been just watching the video. It's all been like 3G chip steps from this point on. That's crazy. They thought people would buy an AT&T plan for this? Torching myself with some grass monotype run of Ultra Sun and Moon right now. Only Rowlet so far, and it's tough. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, you have to wait until you find like another grass type, right? Like a Simian or Unguru. Might be a while. Okay, wait, that. Oh, cool. I get to put the caps back on. Whoa, it's Wake Up Main. It's the opening for Restaurant to Another World. I really enjoyed this one. It's all about food. Like an isekai where like the big deal is that like it's like a reverse isekai actually, where the people in the world find like a door that leads to a Japanese izakaya. It's great. Did they ever finish it? I don't think so, unfortunately. Yeah, I know this is like also like one of the last songs that Wake Up Girls did too before they went under. Kokio, hey, welcome in. Yeah, no, it was really good because every episode would be like some RPG fantasy style character in like need of food, and there's just a random door, either like in a place they don't like, standing in the middle of the woods, or like in like the wall of a castle that they never knew. They open it and they're like, what the heck? There's like orcs and elves and humans and dragon and like demon people all like eating together, and the one rule is don't fight and eat the curry. It's so good. One in a million. Yeah, I think a couple other series like came into being that kind of copied the premise later, and I feel that it's hard to beat the original implementation of it. Yeah, no, it's really good, and every episode essentially is about like a different Japanese like classic recipe that's like very, very good. Da, 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 da. It's based on a novel. Building on a plot line and it never gets resolved. Oh, was there? I think there was a second season even. I didn't see it. I was like really busy. Really quick claw saved my life a couple of times. Oh, excellent. Oh my gosh, yeah. Wait, is it a Nuzlocke that you're playing, like a monotype Nuzlocke, or is it just monotype normal run? I think a monotype Nuzlocke in Ultrasun Ultramoon would be nuts, considering that there's Z moves and just regular monotype. Okay, yeah. Like Nuzlocking the Ultra games is like so risky because there's Z moves that are just like stupidly powerful that could just knock out whatever. There's like the totem trials. Oh my gosh, so difficult. It's one of those Black Dragon woman who gives her protection to a homeless girl. I think it implies more to come. Don't remember much after that. Yeah, I only read the like first couple of books. I think the books actually finish. It's only a couple volumes long. Necrozma in the Ultra games. Oh my gosh. Although like the one saving grace, I've seen a few randomized Nuzlocks. I think that's cool too, because like the bosses, you're probably not getting Necrozma in the Necrozma boss fight, you know? So it's like, here's Ultra Bidoof. Ultra Bidoof with like the light, the shining aura buff or whatever. That's Ultra Necrozma wiped my entire competitive team. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Lost in Abyss. Boom. 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 What do you mean it outspeeds Weavile? Ooh, hit him with a Regieleki. They'll never see it coming. Oh my gosh. Is it time? Did we finally get the other half in? Wait. Brother, why do I have so many leftover screws? Where did these come from? What are these? Ugh. I knew it. Why are there so many leftover screws? I have to watch the video. There's leftover screws. What's going on? Oh, he's toxic stalling, I see. Brother, where did these screws come from? I knew it. I knew this would happen. No. Where did these extra screws come from? Oh, I'm molding. I'm molding. Hold on. Where's the other half of the Vita? Let me grab that. No, there's no screws here. There's no screws. It's like the reverse. It's like the extra screw dimension. Did I miss a step? I got some screws somebody else lost. That's wild. That's wild. No, where did this is a brace. This is actually kind of important. I don't know where this came from. Uh-oh, I think it might have come from here. Yeah, I feel like there should have been a brace here. Oh my god. All right. We go backwards. We work backwards. We figure out where these screws came from. Oh, you know what? 2 of the screws go into the top here. 2 of the screws go into the bottom here. So the silver screws are accounted for. The black screws go into the back. This piece, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where did the bracer go? Yeah, the only thing that tactically retreated was the missing piece. Brother, where did it go? It was right here. It was on camera. Where did it go? The gremlin came for it, evidently. Oh my god, what? Where is it? Brother. I look away for 1 second and the gremlin takes it. I couldn't have knocked it off the thing, right? Oh my god. The freaking magnet in the there's a magnet in the corners of the iFixit kit that has a tendency to like yank things, and it did in fact yank that. Okay, well, I'm working my way backwards. Got isekai'd, yeah, kind of. It ended up in some freaking restaurant in another world. I will do this right. Oh man, I'm gonna make some stir-fried Chinese-style eggplant and pork tomorrow and eat it with rice. It's gonna be so delicious. I finally like figured out the recipe by talking with my mom, and she was like, "Why didn't you just ask earlier?" I'm like, I forgot. Oh my god, Apple AI like did something very horrible to me. Very, very horrible to me. I don't like AI. I don't really like sure, use AI for like medical imaging and like diagnosis and important stuff like that, right? I don't want AI to summarize my messages. I don't want AI to like create quote unquote art, right? Maybe the Great Wave of Kanagawa isn't the best choice. You know what? You're right. You're like, I don't want it to make music for me. I want to be like, I think the human element is like very important, that kind of thing. However, there was some like Apple AI update or something, and it like not only did it cancel my alarms for that morning, it also turned Apple AI on. I got a text message that said my dad was in critical condition in the hospital and that I needed to get there immediately. And I'm like, I'm losing my mind. Like, my dad was sick a couple of years ago, like really badly sick. And like, I always keep a close eye on this kind of thing, to, like, make sure he's doing okay and that he has the care he needs. I opened the message and it's him grumbling that he has to go do a checkup and that his car is going to be like in the shop for repairs, so he has to find a different way to get there. He is 100% okay. Apple AI just gave me a summary that said he was like in really bad shape, and I am losing my mind over that because like I'm so thankful that he's okay, but my god, it's just such a bad message to get, even if it's a fake one. So bad. Yeah, not the kind of message I wanted to like see on a Friday night, you know? But man, screw that. Thank God my dad's okay. Okay, I'm having some difficulty getting this ribbon out. This one right here. Can't get a grip. I don't know. It's weird. And the thing is like Apple has been doing this like weird notification management nonsense for a while now, and like my messaging app with my family group chat is in like a plain old like text message SMS kind of thing. And I don't use SMS that much, but it's like you don't use it as much as Discord. Therefore, we're going to hide the notifications from you because clearly they're not important to you. And I'm like, can I turn this off? And they're like, no. So I need to I like don't even get notifications from my family's group chat. I need to like search them up manually, and it's like the most ridiculous thing. I really hope this is the correct one. Okay, come on. Get out. I need you to not be in there. Come on. Thank you. So this, I believe, came off of something in here. I have no idea where it came from. Like, where did this piece come from? It doesn't look like it came from here. I'm gonna have to refer to the video. A clasp? Yeah, no, there was a clasp there. I gotta wind the video back. I need to figure out where that piece came from. Here's the video, by the way. Yeah, I gotta watch it carefully to see like where this piece could have come from. 'Cause it fell off of something. Okay, put the O-rings back in. I did that. Okay. Okay. Doesn't put that piece back on. Where was Kiss when they were designing this thing? Keep it simple, stupid? I don't know. It's a rather marvelous work of engineering, I'd say, but yeah, it is pretty complex. I don't know where this came from. I know where it came from. It's part of the camera clasp. It's part of the camera clasp. I mistook it for a different piece, and when it didn't fit, I went to the next step. Okay. Yeah, no, it's part of the camera bump here. Yeah. It keeps the camera, like, in place. Sheesh, okay. Well, let me get that in. Thankfully, it wasn't something more complicated, though. Ah, yeah, no, it keeps the camera, like, in place. Neat. Okay, nice. I didn't need to take this part out, but whatever. Just do it again. Do it all over again. Here, I'll actually do it the right way and seat this first. Nice. I'm going to be so disappointed if this does not turn on. Actually, one of the funniest things to me, though, is that, like, before I didn't sync my trophies to the cloud yet after I, like, finished it, and it broke. Like, the whole breaking incident was, like, afterwards. So, technically, if I can get this working again, I can get, like, several platinum trophies that I got on this, like, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, and maybe, like, Zero Time Dilemma I can get off of here. Okay. Yeah. I forgot. Oh, I put a clasp. I put this in correctly. No, get out of here. There we go. Either way, it'll be a nice, like, thing to put on my coffee table, and people will be like, wow, you have a Vita? I'm like, yeah. And I pull out a different one that actually works. I gifted one to my brother so we can play, like, Blaze Blue. Imagine trying to play Blaze Blue on a Vita. It's possible. I have some pretty good... remember having some pretty good recordings, actually. Some clippable moments. So you could save, like, replays in the game, and I thought, wow. Pulls out from behind the broken one. Yeah, no, like my brother doesn't game that much anymore, but he does. He is a gamer. He just doesn't game that much anymore. Or the games he does play, it's like Civilization with friends, that kind of thing. I know he does a lot of, like, co-op kind of things with his girlfriend. Very wholesome couple they are. They don't live that far away from me, actually. I don't go and visit quite as often as I probably should. But whenever there's, like, a family gathering, my parents kind of just go equidistant to one of us, and we both have to travel, like, the same distance. It's great. Okay, I'd actually argue I seated it better this time than I did last time. Nice. Add the click. Nice. Cool, let's just put some of these pieces back in before the screw gremlin comes again. It's 6. I'm gonna delay my Love Live stream by another 15 minutes. Alright. Okay, so there's actually not much left to do. So we put the plates back in. I actually bought a PlayStation TV, the Vita TV, when that came out, to also, like, give people the opportunity to play VLR, and also Persona 4 Golden. That was before it came out on PC. So happy they released that on PC, though. It's my favorite game of all time. Oh my god, I could play the rhythm game again? I didn't even think about that. The rhythm game for Persona is essentially just the, like, arcade washing machine game, but use the touchscreen on the Vita instead of like a round screen kind of thing. Although from what I understand, it's not actually a round screen. It's a square screen with its sides, like, obscured so you can't see it. Which makes sense, I guess. It's easier to make, you know, easier to just make a square screen. I really feel like there should be a screw holding this in or something. I kind of want to put one in myself. Because it feels like loose. Maybe it won't matter. Maybe it won't matter because this is going to like come in and hold it down. Oh yeah, you know what? When you screw it in, it probably goes through here. Yeah, when you screw the back in, it comes through these corners here. So they sort of serve as their own sort of like support. That's neat. Okay, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, if this doesn't fix the Vita, there's very few things I can think of left because like the mother, it seemed fine. I don't know what would cause a failure that would still allow it to like make the noises when you like plug things into them. Kind of like how the Switch goes psh, you know, when you like slide the Joy-Cons into the side, it makes that clicking noise. This song is a jam. Me. Twilight Lover. Just have to make sure I get it in the right way. I keep dropping it though. Oh, nothing but bangers tonight. Oshini mini yuko. All right, we're getting to the moment of truth. We have all the things in the internal. We just need to put in the other side now, and we're getting there. How reflective is this? Ah, it's very reflective. Hi, YouTube. How much does it show? I didn't show anything on screen, did I? Am I gonna have to go through the VOD? Am I gonna have to go through the VOD? Oh man. Do I have any tape? Didn't say anything? All right, nice. I'm gonna tape the sides to be absolutely certain. Let me grab some tape. I'll be right back. I only tripped once. And I also I grabbed this. All right. Okay. Incriminating. Showed anything incriminating? Don't worry, I am not the Zodiac Killer. Nor the Origami Killer, nor am I Batman or Superman or Aquaman or Spider-Man. Just man. Oh my god, the whole front is like reflective. Not just the screen, the whole thing is reflective. I just won't show the front of it. All right, but we are at the critical junction here. Is it going to work or is it not? We'll find out after these messages. Oh, this song is so good. I probably should have put that piece in first, come to think of it. Okay. Ah! I forgot a piece. I forgot this one. Shh. The mysterious port on top of Vita that no one actually knows what it's used for. That Sony probably used internally, that no one else got to use. Marvelous. Marvelous. Ah! I'm gonna have to check the VOD! Who's gonna have to check the VOD? I'm gonna have to check the VOD. I wasn't thinking. Who's gonna have to check the VOD? I'm gonna have to check the VOD. Who's gonna check the VOD? I'm gonna have to check the VOD. Wait, why am I taking this off? I need this. Reminds me of like, I think there was like Hachima or somebody like was building a robot. You were looking down? All right, good, good. Someone was building like a model on screen that had like a reflective part on it, and they like were wearing like a gorilla mask or something. Damn you, Sony, for making glossy shells. Yeah. Ooh, it's like popping out in like a not very good way. I don't think it's supposed to be doing that, but whatever. Whatever. If it works, it works. Well, let's see if it turns on. Okay, let's see. Save. Okay, let's see if it turns on. Let's see if it turns on. It's not turning on. It's not even like coming on a little bit. Ah, I might have ruined it. It might be broken. Let's double check. I might have to plug it in. Yeah, you know what? Let me plug it in. Yeah, it's like bulging weirdly in the front. It could not be charged enough. Let's give it a try. Yeah, I don't like that it's bulging in the front. It's like I didn't put it in right. Oh well. Let's see. Looks like the charger was like underneath something. Hold on, it's charging. Is it supposed to turn blue? It's charging. Oh no, the Sele's Hollow Knight stream. It's okay though. There's a chance. There is a chance. Holding the power button. Maybe it'll go into safe mode. Oh, it turned blue. It turned blue. What does it mean if it turns blue? What does it mean when it turns blue? Is it on? Is it working? I just put it back together. It's off screen right now because it's tremendously reflective. Unfortunately, it looks like it's not turning on. It's turning blue, but it's like, there must be something more that's wrong with it. Hold on a second. I'm going to try booting it into safe mode. I want to believe. I want to believe. Come on. Come on, Vita. Come on, Vita. Internet says orange is charging. Yeah, okay, so it is orange, meaning it is charging, but it's not powering on when I actually give it juice. Might take a while. Let me see if I can get it to like, I can get it to make the sound it makes when I plug the thing into it, plug the memory card into it. Battery has been empty for a long time. It might take a while. We'll see, because it's acting the same way it did with my old screen. Take 30 minutes of charging before we're able to turn it on. Maybe. Oh, it's making the sound. Listen. Oh, now it's not making it again. Hold on, hold on. Let me see if I can get it to do it again when it reboots. Because it's making the noise. It's making the sound. Yeah. Let me see if I can make it do it again. I don't know if it's gonna get filtered out by my microphone setup, but listen closely. Did you hear that? Yeah. Isn't that the sound when you turn it on? No, that is the sound when you take the thing out. Take the memory card out of it. No, like that's happening when I pull the memory card out. I assure you. Yeah, and it only does that once. That might be the end for my poor Vita. Well, we did our best. I guess not Viva La Vita, right? Poor thing. Well, at least I have another one, but like, yeah. I'm happy that I at least tried. Maybe I'll fiddle with it a little more. Yeah, after 30 minutes of charging, yeah. You know what? I'm going to transition over to the Love Live opening stream. But I may tweak it a little bit more later. Worth a try. Gave it the old college try, as they say. I almost wonder if like my old screen is in better condition, because it's weird. They said it was new in OEM, but like it's caked with stuff. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. If you are on YouTube, I am going to switch over to another stream, a separate stream. If those of you on Twitch, hang out for a couple of minutes, because I'm just gonna grab the stuff and change on over. So stick with me, and I will drop the link in YouTube to the other one. So if you would like to continue watching along, please take a look at that. I don't think I can raid into myself, but I don't think I even have the ability to raid on YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna go to BRB real quick.